it says scratch.
You said close it and not watch it.
Yeah, that's right.
What's
But why
sketch?
do you have your phone there?
I'm recording so you can watch it.
When are we gonna watch it
Watch
here?
it right now. Hold on.
It's gonna only show so much. You should turn it the other way.
It doesn't work, you know, it doesn't. Sometimes you have to turn.
We have to watch it that way then.
I will. Let me get this started. Yeah.
You should fix the view of it. It's like mainly on the ground. You're not gonna see anything.
The aliens.
What is that?
The aliens.
What?
The aliens.
It is. What is it?
Oh. Too low spot for me to get this haircut.
Here. Baby. Here.
Here.
Hey,
That's good.
can you mute it on our side?
I'm sorry?
Mute the video.
I can't hear you.
Mute this video on our side. Oh.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, on your settings that you can mute the sound.
But then that takes away the sound of what's going on. You just gotta be under us with it.
Nothing's going on.
I already turned down the volume on the TV, the left side, so you're not making a zillion sounds. So it's a G. G. Oops, can you believe someone's sitting on the windowsill right now?
Wait, someone's sitting on our windowsill?
Another comment. I'm on a little bit more.
Open up the window.
All they're gonna do is fucking just look at you. It's fine.
That is not okay. Get off my windowsill. You can go stand over there. Shit. Maybe we should have left him open.
Come on, babe, don't worry about it. Baby, give me an hour.
We could always just go out there and just have it closed up in here. Because there's going to be a lot of people out there today. If we want to, we'll just go.
All you gonna do is get them off of them and get all riled up. Here. Hold it. The rest is yours. Huh? Please, go
My nails aren't even sharp. They're like the dullest. Making bad. Do I get to eat a banana like a banana? Just like a banana. Or not? You can just take off your clothes. No. You're too much.
you going to put the chocolate milk in the refrigerator? Why?
Yes.
We're sniping those people up there on the rooftop randomly.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Did you say that?
No, it's just.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Drop it then.
Over here, babe. Let's see. As long as I don't see him, I'm okay. He doesn't like to see them. Otherwise, he's okay. And if it's Papa time, it's okay.
Do you want share the one?
Yeah, for now. Perfect. Perfect amount of cheesy and cream.
I just knew I was going to like this. Lion-O! 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 It's him!
Lionel.
Lion-O. Lion-O. Lion-O.
Wake up, Lion-O! It's
Lionel.
It's oh snap!
Lion-O.
What are you doing, Snarf? Get away! Ow! What in the...
Ace
Oh,
Foxes.
the suspension capsule.
Thundercats.
But how did it get to be so small?
I was really worried, Lion-O. I was sure it was all going to turn out.
You look a lot smaller too, Snarf. What's going on? Oh! And my hands. Look at the size of them.
Even though the suspension capsules slow down the aging process, some aging does take place.
Why, I'm grown.
Look what I have for you.
Oh, what's this, Snarf? A toy? Good grief, I'm too big for toys. Can't you see that?
I guess you just always look little to faithful Snarf. Lion-O, look out! The mutants are back!
Mutants? They look like... I don't know. Like I should remember them.
You're back, Lion-O. Oh, I just knew we hadn't seen the last of that bunch.
Want the mutants to hear? Good grief, Snarf. What's the matter with you?
Must be in the wreckage somewhere.
Over here. One of the Thundercats is still in this capsule, and here's another.
We'll never have a better chance to be rid of him forever.
No, stop!
Who is that? What does it matter? The question should be, who was that?
This sword, I remember it's... Is it really you?
I will always be with you, Lion-O. Pay heed, for it is your destiny that you hold in your hand. The eye of Thundera, the source of the Thundercats' power.
Yes, I remember. Sight beyond sight. In those capsules, they're Thundercats. Thundercats! Thundercats! They're loose!
Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose.
Boys, no bones for you
Look who has joined us.
Well, grown son, hasn't he? So what's the big deal about height?
My eyes!
Teleport yourselves back to the ships.
Danger! What is that thing? I better... Thunder! Thunder! No, as Lord of the Thundercats, I must fight this demon alone.
You think to destroy Mum Ra, the ever-living? It cannot be done, boy.
The ever-living? This creature isn't mortal. If I can still just... Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Ho! Thundercats! Ho!
Wild this summer at Busch Gardens. Meet lions and hyenas at our largest, most immersive animal habitat. Enjoy campus shows and stay later for summer nights and all new drone shows. Save up to 50.
Thundercats! Ho!
It's no use, boy. The Eye of Thundera cannot summon your friends this time. I only wish it could.
Someone told you hola. Hola pa.
Hola.
Bueno, que se va. Vamos. Te amé, Romero.
Some water.
What the fuck?
Can you pour me some water in that cup?
Sure, baby.
Is that cold water?
Cold water if you want.
No, I want more than that.
You just drink that for now. Okay, show me you can pound it, pound it. Jeez, I heard you gulping.
Wait, you barely poured me like a sip. Alright, what is your deal? Turn on the air, please. Did you feed Cosmo? It doesn't look like he did. He's still there. Looking, waiting. Come on. Look at how cute. That was so cute. Oh. You know how to box, Cosmo?
No. I have to get cheesecake. I forgot to look at the store again.
We don't have it over here. Look.
Yeah, they do. I promise they do.
Sometimes I have to tell you. No.
Yeah, they do.
One time ago, they haven't upgraded their system since.
Yeah, they have. They always carry it. It's only one. They only carry one.
Now it's zero. I carried one, now it's zero. Now it's back to zero.
That's not true. So did you make me some with cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Yeah, like cream cheese.
You want me to pour some cream cheese in your dessert?
What is my dessert?
No, I haven't made any about cream cheese, but we'll make you that. Okay?
Cream cheese, maple syrup,
Bomb.
cookie crumble,
Hey, we gotta buy all that, okay?
um,
We might have to buy more of all that.
yeah, that would be bomb.
We'll do it.
That's gonna be more bomb.
We'll do it. Tell me what to do at one time.
No bake cheesecake.
Good name.
You know what's bomb? Maple sugar. We need to score some of that.
Just make it.
Sounds like not possible.
nuts on your stuff, so I don't have to walk back and forth? On your Sunday, do you want nuts?
Always.
What about, OG? Soda drink?
No.
What about a little bit of soy milk?
Yeah. So does it not start till later today? It's almost 3.
I think that's it. That stuff's expensive to.
Okay.
That's expensive top.
Hmm.
So, let's smell it. It's fun.
Oh shit, babe.
Oh, shit.
This is too much.
Oh, it's your Sunday on Sunday.
And it's cold. Why do you have it at 61?
What did I put it at? 69?
Yeah. Yeah. What is that hard stuff? Marshmallow.
What is up, folks? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Mac Dizzle, and today we're going to be going through my Christmas presents. Now, before we get into this video, I feel like there's been a bit of a shift amongst
She doesn't want to move because she likes the
I don't know, I guess society. Like back in the day, the really, really rich influencers would do like gift hauls and like all of these hauls. And I feel like we really, really, really loved watching those videos because it was like, oh my gosh, what would that be like? But recently I feel like there's definitely been a shift ever since the pandemic and since shit got real for a lot of people. We're not so mesmerized by these huge hauls that these influencers are doing. Most notably, I've noticed the Kardashians get so much hate anytime they post like anything extravagant, which rightfully so. Like every billionaire is bad. I believe that wholeheartedly. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. They should not exist. I think a little while ago, Kim Kardashian like posted her Christmas tree or something, and she had to take down the post because people were so just upset. Because like flaunting all this extravagant wealth while people are literally struggling to pay rent is not that cute, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I would like to preface this me showing you my gifts by saying I'm very grateful for everything that I've received, and I grew up in a upper middle class home. I feel like what you should do with this video is take some notes, because I'm the kind of person who's kind of difficult to shop for. I'm the kind of girl that goes out, and if I want something, I usually just buy it myself. And so by the time holidays or Christmases or birthdays come around, people don't know what to get me. So I tend to get like a lot of random stuff during that time. So I hope that you can enjoy this video. I hope that we don't look at it through the lens of me trying to be like, look at all the stuff I got. But instead, me just kind of sharing my joy. I just want to share my joy with you guys. 2023, I'm going to be experimenting with a lot of different types of new content, and so here's the beginning of it. I am completely open to any and all feedback that y'all have. Just please be nice about it. Thank you. So let's get started. I think this box has a lot of my stocking stuffers in it. Oh, actually, there's some good stuff in here. My parents do individually wrap each item. Obviously, I unwrap them on Christmas, so they're no longer wrapped right now.
It's cold.
Okay. First things first, we got some Rainbow Nerds and some Sour Patch Kids cold. I haven't tried these. They're supposed to be black raspberry, so let's try one. Confirmed they are adorable though. Look at how small the pieces of coal are. I thought they were gonna be like bigger, like dot size. I don't like dots. Dots are a subpar candy, by the way. No disrespect to people who do like dots, but you deserve better. It's like jelly beans. Why would jelly beans be your favorite candy? Dave, do you know a single person whose like favorite candy is like jelly beans?
No, I love them.
Really? My boyfriend might be one of the people who prefers a jelly bean over something else. Oh my god. I'm really reconsidering things between us right now. Yeah, no, that's fire. This is delicious. And then, I got a satin pillowcase. Satin pillowcases are good for your hair and for your skin. I know this is a little silly, but this might be like my baby, like my favorite thing that I received this year. And they're mints. And they're not even mints that I'm gonna eat. They're Ruth Bader Ginsburg judgments. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about right now so you can see them. Like, come on. Come on! Some judgments. Imagine you got bad breath and this is what I whip out. Anyways, and then every single year, I always get a toothbrush and toothpaste. I got these really cute scrunchies. Look at how fuzzy they are. Adorable. We live and we breathe. I don't even know if I want to use these in my hair so much as like just use them as like an accessory. We got some Reese's trees. It's a Reese's cup in the shape of a tree. And then I got some Mentos gum. Okay, so here's the thing. My mom bought me this. It's a nail file. I don't use nail files. I don't even know the last time I've ever used one, but I might start because look how pretty this is. And it comes in this cool little carrying case. I'm just gonna have it in my purse. So if one of the girlies ever needs a nail file, I'll be like, it looks like a vape. Wait. Oh my god, do you guys want to hear something really? So, back in the day, when I used to review a lot of vapes, and by back in the day, I mean like very back in the day, like circa 2016, back when the vapes sucked, okay? Sometimes I would be reviewing a vape and it was a paid review, so I couldn't really talk about my real opinion about it, and I would cheat. I would basically hit something else. I'd go like this. You believe it? It looks like I just hit this. This isn't even a vape. I don't do that anymore, obviously. I don't review a lot of vapes anymore, and I only review vapes that work well, that I like. You have no idea. Guess what's in my cup? Guess in the comments. This is probably like the nicest thing, or definitely the nicest thing that I got this year. It's for my boyfriend. He got me a new watch. I love it because it's sparkly. It has all of the sparkly rhinestones on it, and I love sparkly things. And it's rose gold. Isn't that gorgeous? That's part one of the gift that he got me. He also got me a new pair of Vans. My very favorite shoe in the world is Vans. And look at how freaking cute they are. I love the platform, I love the color, I love the flowers. Love me a good high top. Oh, and it's a thin high top. I haven't had these before. I've only had like the super thick high tops before. And then I also got myself a gift, not a big one. I love platform Vans. I'm so glad that platform shoes are coming back in style. All right, moving on. I am not entirely sure what this is. It's from my mother, and I think it's like a hygiene kit kind of. Like these are reusable makeup remover pads. These are reusable ones. You can wash them. And then we have some like microfiber towels. I think it's probably just for like, to wash your face and like dry it off, but it came in this cute little case. Is Alicia my cousin-in-law? Yeah. Okay. My cousin-in-law, she got me these delicious smelling candles. This one's Vanilla Bean Noel, and this one is Lavender Vanilla. I asked for vanilla candles, so my extended family, we don't all buy each other gifts. We'll basically do like a secret Santa for each other. And so this year, my cousin-in-law was my secret Santa, and every single year I always ask for vanilla candles because I love vanilla candles, but I hate buying candles. Candles are overpriced. Let me say this from the stance of somebody who knows nothing about making candles. They're overpriced, okay? I have no idea what the work, effort, or materials that go into it are. But come on, a Yankee candle is like 50 bucks. She also got me this little gift card, but on the outside of the gift card, look at how cute this little ornament is. But it's an Amazon gift card. And then my grandma, she gives this to all the, no, Doobie, that's a towel. Doobie just tried to walk away with this. Oh my God, they're so cute. All right, so my grandma gets this for all the grandkids, and every year, my grandpa, my papa, he asks the same question. He'll hold this up in the air, your in and out gift card. He'll hold it in the air, and he'll call your name. He'll say, Mackenzie, do you believe in Santa? And the only way you can get your gift card is if you tell him that you believe in Santa. So, got myself a $10 gift card to In-N-Out. And then they also gave me $25 cash, so fucking, I don't know what it is about having cash, but it makes me feel very rich. I never have cash on me. It's not in my bank account, so I don't even consider it mine. Let's go spend it. I got a whole container of Monet hair care and whatnot. And before anyone jumps on here and they're like, you're gonna lose your hair, I don't really use these things on my hair all that often. And also, I've done it before. My hair is fine. It's healthy. If it made your hair fall out, I'm very sorry. That really is terrible. Also, I know that this is like a pyramid scheme. My mom loves pyramid schemes. I don't know what it is about multi-level marketing, but my mother wants to be a part of it. Even when I was a child, there was like this jewelry company called Cookie Lee. And basically you would like buy jewelry for cheaper, and then you would like have like these little jewelry parties with your friends, and then they would buy the jewelry for, it was multi-level marketing, again. But she loved that. She did that when I was a kid, and now she quite literally has a six-figure job. And still does this shit. No disrespect to the people who are part of Monet and it's working for you and you're making that cash, Iana. Respect, Iana, all right? My mother doesn't need to do this. All right. Next up, we have some lick pads, lick mats. My brother got me these. They're for your dog. Basically what you do is, well, what I do is I like to take Greek yogurt and I just cover this in Greek yogurt. You can see there's like crevices for the yogurt to seep into. And then you freeze it. And then you stick it to the ground and you let your dogs lick it. And it lasts them about 10 minutes. Which, that's more than I can ask for with any other treat that I give them. So 10 minutes of distraction, good stuff. But it's also like an enrichment tool. It helps them, like it's good for their brains, good for their bodies. It's a good thing. So if you don't have lick mats for your dogs, I recommend these. They're not expensive. My mother got me some satin scrunchies, so if I want to sleep with my hair up in a bun, I can. A Himalayan salt lamp. That is salt. Why are we making lamps out of this? I'm not mad about it. It's actually probably very lovely. Let's see what it looks like on, huh? It has one of those like USB plugs, but I'll show you what it looks like once it's in its home. My mom got me some like lotions and stuff. This is like a hand cream trio. Like I said, random things. I've never used hand lotion, never asked for hand lotion, but I am excited to try it. This is a ginger and jasmine body glow lotion. Ooh. A not very sore muscle balm. And then I got 2 new pairs of Lulus, which I appreciate because you know Lulus, y'all. They are freaking expensive. Camo vibe here. All right, we're almost done. I am wearing one of my gifts right now. These slippers. They're already mangled because I've been wearing them for days, but they're lovely. They say Kenzie on them, which is funny because that's like 2/3 of my name. You didn't know my full name is Mackenzie. So my brother got me the lick mats. He also got me this. It's like a blanket and a hoodie had a baby. Hold on. Yeah, I basically wore this all day yesterday. Well, not basically, I did wear this all day yesterday. It's very comfortable. It's rainbow. Everything about it is wonderful. This is the big ticket item right here. A food processor. If you don't know what a food processor is, that's okay, me either. But I do know that this will grind food and shred it and do a whole bunch of things to food. So I guess that's what it does. It processes it. It says processes it. So I've been getting a lot more into cooking recently.
Would you want me to get you
and I'm hoping that this will, help elevate me to the next level of being a master chef.
Mother?
And then here, my little sister got me a food processor. Got me a weighted blanket. I'm very excited to have this because I have anxiety. Bring out this handy dandy nail file. Ah, she got a pink one. I haven't opened this or seen it yet because it arrived late. It didn't actually arrive on Christmas. So it's like there's like beads inside of it. I didn't know how they made the weight inside of it. Feels like it's like sandbags almost. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. I want a heavier one now. I want like a 50-pound blanket. I don't remember what movie it was, but there was a movie I watched growing up where one of the characters had like really, really severe like social anxiety and just like anxiety in general. I think. I don't really remember. But I do remember that this character, one thing that he would do is he would take a bunch of books, like heavy books, and he would just lay with them on his chest. And the older I get, the more I relate to that guy. Now, that was basically everything that I got for Christmas. I did get a couple things from some companies that arrived around Christmas time, so I'm dubbing them Christmas items. So here are the stony things that I received for Christmas. Even though they weren't intended to be Christmas gifts, I'm calling them that. I think these are adult gummies. Some highly infused adult gummies. Some more highly infused adult gummies. That's $1,400 right there. A disposable vape. And this is all from the brand Smashed. I'm gonna eat these adult candies at some point, and I'm gonna film a video. If there's a video that you'd like to see me do while consuming these adult There we go. I had been fishing very hard that day.
Hell yeah, bro. You're on the Kids Who Frog YouTube channel.
Hey, I bet that thing won't do a burnout. You need money to hit the concrete? I'll throw 50 on it that it won't do it. What do you call a burnout? A burnout? I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what you think of burnout. I mean, yeah. I don't think it will.
That'd be a call out, wouldn't
it? Yeah, exactly what it is. Do you think Sam can do a burnout?
Being the new safety advisor, I think you're neat. And so is he now. So I'm going inside.
No. You're as much a part of this as I am. Now, if he puts her in the sticks over there, we're in this together.
Hey.
Now we're talking.
Hey.
Okay. All right, I'll count that. I've seen Mr. Sam do a better burnout than that for sure.
And Chevrolet.
What do you think about that?
Dang, you see this ferocious scratch you have over here?
Holy crap. Some jealous body has been about 3 days ago.
They got you in the Walmart lot? Oh, they cheated.
Gosh. I know exactly what that is. I've seen that 1,000 times. That's a senorita right there.
Hey.
I know exactly what that is. That is bad.
Senorita got it?
I'll fix him. She's seen some of the pictures online of you with all these other chicks.
Yeah, right. That's a vicious thing to do to a Mr. Sam.
Holy smokes, dude. That's about
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, McNutt and I, we're going to build the Dragster fan.
Yep.
Okay? With sitting over there. We essentially bought a Chevy Express van for the Chief Car Challenge because it has an LS, it has a 14-volt rear end, we're all excited. But after our recent situation with Jack Stand, we've decided to take a step towards safety. If you watched the video on the second channel, you know, just looking at the whole van project where I'm going to be in an open cockpit with an engine on the absolute verge of death, you know, the entire run, and just the whole recipe looked kind of bad. So we talked to the guys who said, all right, we're going to start over, McNutt and I, and get a car where I'll be in an enclosed cabin and try to focus on safety. And so McNutt and I, off of Facebook yesterday, bought a new vehicle. We actually had it picked up, so this is our first time really seeing it. Adam went and got it. It was in Palatka, Florida. Listed for $1,500. We got it for $1,000. Check out our Gen 1 X10.
Oh,
Nice.
the perfect race car.
It does look really good
Yeah, it
for
does.
what we're doing.
I mean, there's a little dent. Somebody got a little
bit.
side swipe there, but other than that,
And it ran and drove onto the trailer. However, we just tried to move it, couldn't start it. That doesn't matter because we're pulling the drivetrain out, but this is a stick shift,
yeah,
regular cab, short bed.
hot rod.
Okay, hot rod. This is
Custom camo interior. I'm not gonna lie, it smells like something crawled up in there and took a leak.
Well, the guy told me that he got a new daily, so it's just been sitting, and you know,
Just a little family of kittens was born in there or something.
maybe, yeah. Would you have any expectations
No.
for the condition of the interior or the drivetrain? Because we're taking all that stuff out anyway. And if you just take a gander at her, I mean, she is furry.
She's square.
She's pretty square. I mean, it's got
And she's
everything.
straight.
Really.
It's got the fender louvers on it,
Yeah, and check this out. It's back.
electric bumpers.
Came with a new set of wheels and tires, our second set.
Good.
So we're already in a good spot because we can have our street tires on these, and then we can put our drag race tires on these. I mean, let's be honest, S10s are one of the best drag racing chassis out there. This is actually George and I's original plan before we came up with the van dragster, but now here we are. You know, she
Back
just
to
drew us
plan
right
A.
back in. So plan A, we thought was good.
Windshield don't got a chip or a crack in it.
Hang on. A little hard. Wow, she's holding on, man. I'll pull the brake release.
Oh.
About it. There we go.
Popped right up.
It's like, dang. Pulling hard as hell. Dang.
Yep.
So this is a lot.
Beautiful.
A lot more work for George and I because, you know, the engine was already mounted on that other deal. Like,
Yeah.
we were in a good spot, but we'll sort it out. I mean, a lot of people have LS swapped S10s.
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna have to build our own motor mount and stuff like that. But our goal for today is to get it totally stripped down so we can take it to Cameron.
Chevy drivers need a truck that shows up the same way they do. That's why Chevy's so...
Human, just like I said, you know, this side, y'all, you know, both sides.
Wow, those knife is cool. This knife is so cool.
A knife?
Look, it's so cool.
Bruce Lee faces a real dilemma. He's on the verge of stardom in the United States with a projected TV series on the horizon, but he's just achieved superstardom as a film actor here in Hong Kong. So what does he choose, the East or the West? It's the kind of problem most budding movie actors would welcome.
It's the Pierre Berton Show, the program that comes to you from the major capitals of the world. This edition comes to you from Hong Kong. And Pierre's guest is the man who taught karate, judo, and Chinese boxing to James Garner, Steve McQueen, Lee Marvin, and James Coburn. the newest Mandarin superstar, known in the West for his appearances in Batman, The Green Hornet, Ironside, and Longstreet. His name is Bruce Lee, and he doesn't even speak Mandarin. And here's Pierre.
Well, how can you play in Mandarin movies if you don't even speak Mandarin? How do you do that?
Well, first of all, I speak only Cantonese.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there is quite a difference as far as pronunciation and things like that go.
So somebody else's voice is used, right?
Definitely, definitely.
You just make the words. Doesn't that sound strange when you go to the movies, especially in Hong Kong, in your own town, and you see yourself with somebody else's voice?
Well, not really, you see, because most of the Mandarin pictures done here are dubbed anyway.
They dubbed anyway?
Anyway, I mean, disregard, I mean, they shoot without sound. So it doesn't, make any difference.
Your lips never quite make the right words, do they?
Well, that's where the difficulty lies, you see. I mean, in order to, because the Cantonese have a different way of saying things, I mean, different from the Mandarin.
Yeah.
So I have to find, like, something similar to that and keep a kind of a feeling going behind it. Something that matching the Mandarin view.
Like
does it sound complicated?
Like I gather in the movies, maybe the dialogue is pretty stilted anyway.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, see, to me, a motion picture is motion.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta keep the dialogue down to the minimum.
Did you look at many Mandarin movies before you started playing the first one?
Yes.
What did you think of them?
Quality-wise, I mean, I have to admit that it's not quite up to the standard. However, it is growing and it is getting higher and higher and going toward that standard than what I would term quality.
They say the secret of your success in that movie, The Big Boss, it was such a success, it rocketed you to stardom in Asia, was that you did your own fighting. As an expert in the various martial arts in China, what did you think of the fighting that you saw in the movies that you studied before you became a star?
Well, I mean, definitely in the beginning, I had no intention or whatsoever that what I was practicing and what I'm still practicing now would lead to begin with. But martial art has a very, very deep as far as my life is concerned, because
it was like chopping
as a martial
things
artist,
in strips.
as a human being, all these I have learned from martial art.
Maybe for our audience who doesn't know what it means, you might explain exactly what you mean by martial arts.
Right. Martial art includes all the combative arts like karate or karate, judo, Chinese kung fu or Chinese boxing, whatever you call it. All those. You see, like Aikido, I can go on and on. But it's a combative form of fighting. I mean, it's not, some of them became sport, but some of them are still not. I mean, they use, for instance, kicking to the groin, jabbing fingers in the eyes, and things like that.
No wonder you're successful in that. Chinese movies are full of this kind of action anyway. They needed a guy like you with
violence, man.
So you didn't have to use a double when you moved into the motion picture world here. You did it all yourself. Can you break 5 or 6 pieces of wood with your hand or your foot?
I'll probably break my hand and foot.
But tell me a little bit, you set up a school in Hollywood, didn't you, for people like James Garner and Steve McQueen and the others?
Yes.
Why would they want to learn Chinese martial arts? Because of a movie role?
Not really. Most of them, you see, to me, at least the way that when I teach it, all type of knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge. So therefore, they're coming in to, and ask me to teach them not so much of how to defend themselves or how to do somebody in, rather, they want to learn to express themselves through some, be it anger, be it determination, or whatsoever. So in other words, what I'm saying therefore is that he is paying me to show him in combative form the art of expressing the human body.
Which is acting, in a sense, isn't it?
Well,
or it would be useful tool for an actor to have.
It's, it might sound too philosophical, but it's acting or acting unacting. If you
You've lost me.
I have. So what I'm saying, actually, you see, I mean, it's a combination of both. I mean, here is the natural instinct, and here is control. You are to combine the two in harmony. Not if you have one to the extreme, you will be very unscientific. If you have another to the extreme, you become all of a sudden a mechanical man, no longer a human being. So it is a successful combination of both. So therefore, it is not only, I mean, so therefore it's not pure naturalness or unnaturalness. The ideal is unnatural naturalness or natural unnaturalness.
Yin yang.
Right, man, that's it.
One of your students, James Coburn, played in a movie called Iron Man Flint, in which he used karate. Is that what he learned from you?
He learned after.
Oh, he went
on
after he played in Iron Man.
You see, actually, I do not teach, karate because I do not believe in styles anymore. I mean, I do not believe that there is such thing as like Chinese way of fighting or the Japanese way of fighting or whatever way of fighting, because unless human beings have 3 arms and 4 legs, we will have a different form of fighting. But basically, we have only 2 hands and 2 feet. So styles tends to not only separate man, because they have their own doctrines, and then the doctrine became the gospel truth, that you cannot change, But if you do not have style, you just say, well, here I am, as a human being. How can I express myself totally and completely? Now, that way, you won't create a style, because style is a crystallization, and that way, it's a process of continuing growth.
You talk about Chinese boxing. How does it differ from, say, our kind of boxing?
Well, first, we use the feet.
That's
and then we use the elbow. And
use the thumb.
You made it, man.
You use it all.
You have to, see, because, I mean, that is the expression of the human body. I mean, everything. I mean, not just the hand. And you're talking about combat. Well, I mean, it is a sport. Now we're talking about thumbnails. You have regulations, you have rules. But when you're talking about fighting as it is, with no real fight, well, then baby, you better train every part of your body. And when you do punch, now lean forward a little bit, hoping not to hurt any kind of angle, I mean, you gotta put the whole chip into it and snap it and get all your hands in it and lift it into it.
I don't want to tangle you, and you're laughing pretty fast there. What is the difference between Chinese boxing and what we see these young men doing at 8 o'clock every morning on the rooftop in parts called shadow boxing, which they're always...
Well, actually, you see, that is part of Chinese boxing.
Yes.
There are so many schools.
Everybody here seems to be, going like this all the time.
Well, that's good. I'm very glad to see that, because at least somebody is caring for their own body, right? Yeah. I mean, that's a good sign. Well, it's a kind of a slow form of exercise, which is called Tai Chi Chuan. I'm speaking Mandarin just now. Cantonese Tai Chi Chuan, okay? And it's more of an exercise for the elderly. Not so much for the young.
Show me, can you do it?
I mean, hand-wise, it's very slow. And you push it out, but all the time you are keeping the continuity going. Bending, stretching, everything. Suppose, I mean, you just keep it moving.
It's like a belly dancer there.
It is. I mean, to them, you see, the idea is running water never grows stale. So you gotta just keep on flowing.
Of all these students, famous, James Garner, Steve McQueen, Lee Marvin, James Coburn, Roman Polanski, which was the best? Who adapted best to this oriental kind of exercise and defense?
Well, okay? Now, as a fighter, Steve McQueen, now, he is good in that department because that's got the toughness in him. I mean, he would say, all right, baby, here I am, and he'll do it. Yeah. Now, James Coburn was a deep rocking man. right? I mean, you've met him, I mean, he's really, really nice, I mean, super mellow and all that. I mean, you know, I mean, now he appreciates the philosophical part of it. Therefore, his understanding of it is deeper than Steve. So it's really hard to say. See what I'm saying now?
I see.
I mean, it's different. So that's, I mean, depending on what you see.
Interesting that we don't, in our world, and haven't since the days of the Greeks who did, combine philosophy and art with sport. But quite clearly, the Oriental attitude is that the three are facets of the same things.
Man, listen, you see, really, to me, okay, to me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. But it's very difficult to do. I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean? Blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movements. But to express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, that, my friend, is very hard to do, and you have to time. You have to keep your knees like this so that when you want it, it's there. When you want to move, you're moving. And when you move, you're determined to move. Not picking punches, not anything less than that. Because I want to punch, I'm going to do it, man, and I'm going to do it, you see. So, I mean, so that is the type of thing you have to train yourself into. Become one with the, you think?
It is very un-Western, this attitude. I want to ask you about your movie and TV career, but first we'll take a break, and I'll be back with Bruce Lee.
Don't worry, Shaq. The General gives you a break to keep you covered. When